you ever walk into the hotel or restaurant and wait much longer than usual only to be told they are short on staff? Today, I am going to explore one of the most pressing economic issues in the tourism and hospitality sector, which is labor shortage. Specifically, the challenge in recruiting and retaining skilled workers. The tourism and hospitality industry is people-driven. It thrives on service, experience, and human connection. But without enough trained staff, even the most luxurious resort can struggle to deliver.
Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the hospitality industry has faced a massive labor crisis, but not in the way most people expected. While travelers have returned and tourism is bouncing back in many countries, the workers who keep in this industry running have not. Many hospitality business, especially in hotel, restaurants, and tourism service, are struggling to hire enough staff to meet rising demand. When the pandemic hit in early 2020, millions of people in hospitality lost their job almost overnight due to lockdown, travel bans, and forced closure. According to the National Labour Organization, more than 10 million tourism-related jobs were lost globally that year. The ILO also reported that the total working hour losses in 2020 were equivalent to 255 million full-time jobs, far more than during the global financial crisis. But the story doesn't end here. Even though the tourism industry has recovered in terms of customer demand, the workforce hasn't fully come back. Many of those who were laid off during the pandemic have moved on to retail, logistics, healthcare, and or remote office jobs, which is places that often offer better pay, more job security, or more flexible hours. For many, hospitality no longer feel like a stable or rewarding career path. This situation is having a serious impact across the globe. In the United States and the United Kingdom, thousands of hotels and restaurants are reporting that they are unable to operate at full capacity due to staff shortage. Some business has been forced to close a certain section of their operation, reduce their opening hour, and turn away customers. In Malaysia, the Malaysian Association of Hotels reported that more than 15,000 hotel positions remain unfilled in 2023. Which is a shortfall that's slowing down the sector recovery and limiting revenue growth. These shortages are more than just an inconvenience. They're placing a huge pressure on the remaining worker. Many employees are taking on multiple roles at one time. For example, one person might be checking in guests, answering phone, delivering room service, and cleaning room, all in a single shift. This can lead to burnout, lower job satisfaction, and high turnover rates. At the same time, customers may face longer wait times, fewer services, and lower quality experience. This labor crisis is a global issue, and it's highlights a deeper challenge. If the hospitality industry wants to survive and thrive in the future, it needs to change the way it treats its workforce. That means better wages, more stable contracts, professional development, and improved working conditions. Workers need to feel that they are respected, valued, and supported, not just seen as a replaceable labor. Because in the end, hospitality is just not a building, bookings, and business strategies. It's about the people. The people who welcome you, serve you, clean your room, cook for you, and make your stay memorable. Without them, there is no hospitality.
Why workers are leaving the hospitality industry? Let's start with the root of the problem. Why are so many workers leaving this industry? According to industry survey and global research, several core issues continue to push workers out. First, low wage and long hours. Hospitality roles are often physically demanding yet emotionally taxing. Many positions they pay below national average, especially in frontline service roles. Second, there's lack of job security, a problem that was during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many workers were laid off or furloughed, and they've since moved on to more stable sector. Third, limited career progression. In many hospitality jobs, workers feel stuck in the same role for years with little opportunity for training, upskilling, or promotion. And finally, we have burnout and mental health challenge. With increasing workload and constant pressure to meet customer expectation, many workers experience high level of stress and fatigue. Consequences of low labor shortage. So, what happens when business can retain or replace staff? Customer service suffers, guests face longer wait times, inconsistent experience, and also lower service quality. As a result, business revenue drop, negative review, and reduced repeat visit translate directly into lost income. Some establishments are even forced to cut operating hours or shut down completely, unable to meet basic staffing requirements. And the pressure on the remaining team, it is skyrocket. Overworked staff are left to cover more shift and responsibility, leading to further burnout and resignations. You see, this is an example for short staff. Since they don't have any other staff, she's experiencing a burnout from too many hours.
Let's zoom in on a local example, Malaysia. According to a 2023 report by the Department of Statistics Malaysia, the accommodation and food service sector had one of the highest job vacancy rates across all industries. Urban tourist hotspots, Kuala Lumpur, Langkawi and Penang were especially hard hit, struggling to attract and retain workers despite the return of tourism. The gap between labour demand and supply is growing and it's starting to threaten long-term recovery. This isn't just a Malaysian issue, it's happening worldwide. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, WTTC, the global hospitality workforce declined by 15% between 2020 and 2022. Millions of jobs vanished during the pandemic and many workers simply never returned. Yet at the same time, demand for service has surged, especially through 2023 and into 2025, as people resume travel, events and dining out. But wages haven't kept up. In many countries, the hospitality sector still ranks among the lowest paying industries, while turnover rates remain among the highest. So, what's the takeaway? Labour shortage in hospitality are not just a temporary staffing issue, they are a sign of deeper structural problems in the industry. To address this crisis, businesses need to rethink how they attract and retain talent by offering better pay, more predictable work conditions, real career advancement opportunities, and greater focus on employee well-being. Because ultimately, a better workforce means a better customer's experience and a more resilient, profitable industry.
So how do we face the challenge in the hospitality industry? First, improve working conditions like fair wage, predictable hours, and mental health support are essential to retain and motivate staff. Second, invest in upskilling and training. Government and businesses must provide opportunities for vocational and digital skills development to keep workers future ready. Third, integrate technology. Automating routine tasks frees up staff to focus on delivering exceptional guest experience. Fourth, rebrand the industry. We need to make hospitality appealing to Gen Z and millennials by promoting career growth, flexibility, and creativity. And lastly, support cross-border recruitment. With smarter immigration policies, we can tap into a global talent pool to fill critical skill gaps. With these 5 strategies, we can build a stronger, smarter, and more sustainable hospitality workforce. Let's talk about what businesses and policymakers can do. Firstly, for businesses, hospitality employers must focus on creating a workplace people want to stay in. This means offering incentive, flexible working hour, and clear pathway to promotion. When employees see a future in their roles, they are more likely to stay committed. Equally important is building a positive workplace culture, one that values teamwork, recognizes hard work, and promotes well-being. A happy team leads to happy guests. Secondly, for policymakers, government have a big role to play too. They can subsidize training program, especially for youth and those switching careers. They should also support work permits for skilled foreign workers to ease labor shortage. And most importantly, create a national workforce strategy that aligns education, immigration, and employment policies to meet long-term industry needs. Together, business and government can shape the future of hospitality.
So, the labour shortage crisis in tourism and hospitality isn't just a staffing issue, it's a service crisis. Without skilled, motivated workers, the quality of experience drops and the whole industry will suffer. Lastly, if we want a thriving, resilient hospitality sector, we must invest in people, not just profits. Let us make the industry one where talent stays, grows, and leads the future of travel.